Hi guys, welcome back to 7th Crown Tarot. My name's Louise, and today I'm going to be doing a channeled message. I wanted to do something a little bit funner today, just for my own self. I guess I'm being a little selfish today, but I wanted to see who is currently thinking about you, what they're currently thinking, what this has to do with you, and how we can help you in this situation because, you know, relationships are complicated. So, angel spirits and guides, please be here with my collective to help them channel, to help me channel the highest messages for their highest good and from their soul. So, thank you, angel spirits and guides, for being here to protect this reading from any trickster spirits or any spirits that are trying to intervene. Snake. So you have a snake currently in your midst. Siren, seducer. This is how this person could be showing up in your life. They are a shapeshifter as well, because we do have adaptability coming out. And this person shapeshifts because they want to appear as a super optimistic person. But who are they really, Spirit? Who are they really, Spirit? Ooh, this person is a friend to all. And really, that means they are a friend to none. House of Friendships is what I got for you. So this person, they seem, they're very suspicious. This person seems like a friend to a lot of people, but all they do is they become a pretend friend. Rent a friend, if you will, so that they can extract some sort of information from this person, or wait until they can siphon some sort of information. And they're really good at doing this, actually. They've mastered it. They feel like they're so good at it. But I feel as though you have seen right through this person. You saw right through this person, and they weren't able to distract you. They weren't able to distract you here from something. Maybe it was some sort of partnership that you had with someone. The 11 makes me think of the 4 of Wands as well, and that is a card of working towards some sort of goal. So maybe this person was unable to seduce you away, distract you away, or get you to speak about this thing that you're creating. They weren't able to do this because you sussed them out. You saw exactly what they were intending on doing, and you called it out. I feel as though you actually used your voice here to make sure that they knew that you knew. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the lighting here. It's changing right now. Something here is changing as well, inside of you. Ooh, I feel as though you have no mercy for this person. They drew out the dark side of you. That's what I feel like here. House of Possessions. You will not be possessed by this person. This person could be possessed by some sort of low vibrational entity. Maybe they are ruled by it. And nothing good can come of the relationships that they create, because they create relationships solely for the purpose of extraction, extortion, whatever you want to put it as, but this person does not have good intentions to the people around them. And I feel as though you pointing your finger at them and being like, it's you, and not listening to all the outside noise here that was happening of all the people that might have been supporting them because they are their friend, they are now called out. And this person feels very vulnerable. They feel very defensive. I feel this person really trying their hardest to become extremely defensive, and it's becoming suspicious to other people around them. Because if a person is innocent, they're not going to feel the need to over-explain. They're not going to feel the need to paint the other person as the bad guy. That's very suspicious. A person who is innocent will not do any of that. They will just walk away. So I feel as though you are now being seen for exactly who it is that you are. You were innocent in all of this. You were innocent in whatever here that might have happened, maybe nothing happened, but you called out the snake in the grass. Maybe it was just simply a small thing that you did, but something that seemed small to you was a very big deal. What else here, Spirit? We've got Taurus and Aquarius coming out here, but we've also got Saturn. Saturn and Uranus as well, with the 11th house. Saturn is the house of karma. Uranus is, I believe that is the house, maybe it's Neptune, the house of illusions? That would make sense. This person can no longer cast illusions onto other people. They are being blocked by spirit from doing this. You were part of this person's karma. You were supposed to speak up and cause some sort of... No, it's Neptune, see? Okay, but it did come out. You were supposed to cause some sort of domino effect in this person's life so that they would stop doing what they're doing, because they're actually hurting a lot more people than they think that they are. They think that they're just playing games here, and little do they know they're actually rewriting a lot of people's lives and creating a lot more challenges than they think that they are creating for people. So their existence on this planet has now gotten to such a net negative to maybe they have really nice people around them. And this is why it's happening. That's what it feels like. It feels like there are people around them that are supposed to do something, and they're distracting this person. They're distracting their friends. They're distracting all these people that they've lured in. So Spirit is now trying to open these people's eyes to the fact that something is happening here. Someone here is untrue. Someone is faking the funk. There is a smell in the air, and everyone can smell it. Who it belongs to, I think they now know. Right? Anticipation and boundaries. Ooh, this person can feel people starting to put up boundaries, even if they're not necessarily saying it out loud. They're starting to notice people close up or not be as transparent as they may have been in the past. And it's really, it's doing something here to them. Let's see. What is it doing to them? They're pointing the finger on people being mean, people having different values, people being greedy. They're saying some people just can't say sorry. Some people here can't get over themselves, I think, but they're just projecting, right? They see you now as extremely responsible and someone that they cannot mess with. That is probably very beautiful here. They think that you are very beautiful. They think that you have this incredibly appealing nature to you because you got the rose, and the rose is such a classic flower. When we think of the rose, we think of it as the flower of love. This person could have taken advantage of the fact that you are such a loving and responsible person. So they tried to cast an illusion over you to leverage your standing in society somehow here. How did they do this? Okay, joy. There was some sort of... See, they said something here. They said something with this grouping card here, with this open, polyamorous. Maybe this person is very manipulative with their sexual energy towards other people that they're intimate with. But I feel more so that this is them communicating with a lot of people to try to craft information in their favor. But a lot of people here understand who this person is, and they don't like that this person is constantly talking about other people. It says, I can't promise you anything and I need to figure myself out. What does this mean, Spirit? What does this mean? Could you clarify? Clarify these cards here, Spirit. This person has unresolved childhood trauma that they're not working on. This person could have also caused you a lot of childhood trauma. Maybe this is like family of sorts. I'm just gonna get a few more cards here. I hope you're enjoying the reading so far. I've been doing them a little more consistently now because of TikTok, and you're supposed to post like once a day on TikTok, so I've been practicing a lot more tarot lately and learning a lot more about it, which is super cool. There's just such an infinite amount of knowledge when it comes to tarot. It's mind-blowing. Because there's so many things that just like weave into it. Even personal understandings of life. Which is so cool. So what else can you tell me about this situation here, Spirit? The Assassin, ruthless, conviction. Didn't I say that in the beginning? That you are very ruthless right now. The Diviner, divine timing, evaluation. You are God's assassin. You came here with some sort of purpose, some sort of plan. You were supposed to come here to take this person out. That sounds really dark. But it was so that they could build themselves back up. So that they could start again. Because what they had created was no longer serving the highest purpose. So Source is trying to get them to start again. And the only way to do that is to burn down everything that was. And this is actually popping out to me. Speaking of tarot having so many different meanings. I was listening to a podcast about bones. And bones are the thing that, like, usually it takes a lot of temperature to burn bones. So this is like everything being burned away. I don't remember exactly what fact I was trying to tap into there. Don't worry about it. But the message was that they were burnt away. Like everything to them was burnt away, except for their bones. So they've had to start everything again. They're starting to have to build from scratch. Because they have destroyed everything in their life that was good. The puppeteer, look at that. It says explanations and apologies. They had a time where they were supposed to apologize. So this has two meanings actually for me. They were supposed to apologize to certain people that they hurt. Or Spirit is trying to call them to apologize and humbling them. But this could also be the way that this person tends to act is they guilt trip people, gaslight them, and try to control them to make them feel a certain kind of way. If you look at these little humans here, they're having their chest completely busted through, and there's like little strings attached to this person's fingers. The puppeteer. This person is a user. And now they are being faced with all of the consequences of their actions because of a lack of empathy, a lack of confrontation, and they are being put in a place of pathlessness. I don't know why you need to hear this, I want to know. I want to know why you need to hear this. Maybe this is something where it's bringing you a lot of peace to hear that there is some sort of karma here for this person, because they have really hurt you here with this childhood trauma card. And never saying sorry. And it could also be very traumatizing to see other people falling victim to the same thing, not just you. How can one person do so much damage? So what is it that... Why are we getting an explanation of this person's karma, Spirit? Why are we getting an explanation of this person's karma? Eight of Wands. Speed. Something here maybe coming in for you very quickly. What is this Eight of Wands about? Okay, so I'm getting a message here that you are being told all of this, and this is being repeated to you so that you can remember who this person is. Because very soon they're going to be coming back to you with some sort of fake apology or some sort of fake communication, only to keep you trapped back into some sort of cycle here. Keep you trapped mentally. And your role right now is to heal yourself. It's to heal yourself, but also with this brawler card, that is a boxing rap. So you're being called to, and the assassin right on top. Ruthlessness, conviction, lack of empathy, confrontation. You're being called to stand your ground. Stand your ground and do not have empathy for this person. Do not, obviously, do so in a way that is of your highest self. Stand up for yourself. Don't cause more damage. But also you need to be very truthful at this time. You need to be truthful because that is something that this person is not wanting to hear. And everybody around them is afraid of telling them this truth. You were put into this person's life to give them truth, to open their eyes, to burn them down to the ground, to help them rebirth and create themselves again, to humble them. God is trying to humble them right now through you. And God is giving you all of the tools in order to be able to do this very bravely. With this Emperor in reverse, this person is not done. They're not done hurting the people around them. So they will be coming up to you again, and unfortunately, this means that you have to... Also, oh, okay, so I'm getting another message here with this Four of Cups. You could be also given the role of ignoring this person, not accepting their offer, not falling for any kind of fake apology or anything like that, because this is all just manipulation with this King of Swords in reverse. This is... It's similar to that energy of the Emperor in reverse, I feel like. Someone here who pretends like they're a leader, but really they're just a boss. Like someone that likes to boss people around, regardless of how it makes them feel. Okay, so this person is going to say something very unreasonable. They can't hide this energy that they have anymore. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who just says things without thinking. Okay. I mean, to each their own, I guess. They have to let you go with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They have to let you go. And something here is going to cause them to let go. Okay, interesting. Something here is going to cause them to let go. They have to let go of you. They have to let go of the pain that they cause you. Because it's not right. It's causing some sort of upset within the balance of the universe. And it's not something that you need to worry about. With this Nine of Swords in reverse, you don't need to worry about this person because they are like a tiny little bug right now. and you can see everything for what it is. All that's left is for this person to just go do their own thing, honestly. They just need to go mind their own business. They need to go mind their own business. This person is really getting on my nerves. I don't like when people act like this. I don't like when people act like this and then just act like people are property, because they're not. People are people. Like, if you can't just pretend like you have control over everyone around you and then deny reality. This person feels like they have a lot of mental health problems here. Like they're living in a state of delusion. They don't actually understand what's going on with them. Like, I feel like this is a person that needs to be institutionalized because there's something deeply wrong with them. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing. This devotion sheep card. The protection card. And then you got this raccoon, curiosity. I'm not sure what these mean. Let me check it out. Okay, so I looked up the meanings of all of the cards because I wasn't really getting anything by just looking at them. You are being called to protect your energy, but also protect the energy of other people during this time. Because there's something here within you that you could have a little bit of fear here. You could have a little bit of fear around coming forward to this person again and falling into an old cycle, or being afraid to be attacked again. But you don't have to be afraid. If you do have to interact with this person, just know that you can handle it. You can handle saying no, and what's the worst that they're gonna do? Like, what is the worst that they're gonna do? So if you do have to interact with this person, which is unfortunate if you do, my condolences if you do. Yeah, just make sure to speak up for yourself and really just be that example for other people who are afraid to speak up for themselves with this sheep here. So let's see, what else do I want to draw? Do I want to draw anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay, I think that is the end of the reading. So I hope that that helped you in some way. And if you like my readings, I also have private readings available, and I also have a TikTok, like I mentioned. So I post on there every single day, and you can check it out in my description there. Just give me a link, and I hope you have a good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this reading. Bye!